We are live. Let's get ready to podcast.
Fire it up.
Welcome back to another live and amplified Indiefusion Podcast. I'm your host, Tom Quiet. We're back at it again with another amazing podcast. Today, we have a very special guest joining us. We have Harper Grace. How's it going?
It's going great. How are you? Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. Things are going good here. It's the funky Texas weather right now. It's October, but it's somehow like 90 degrees outside. So,
Oh my gosh. Remind me what part of Texas you're in?
Waco.
Okay, great.
Waco,
I
yep.
grew up just an hour north of Dallas, so I know the Texas confusion of weather very well.
Oh yeah. It's just like, sweet. It's October. I've lived here for 6 years. I'm still not used to this. So
Tomorrow could technically be 32 degrees if it wanted to, because Texas is so crazy like that. But it's not going to, obviously.
Right? No, not at all. Not at all. So how's everything going? Congrats on the new song getting ready to drop here in just over 12 hours.
Oh my gosh, I know the countdown has officially begun. It's going great. I'm very excited. This song has been in the making for a little over a year, and it's been something that I haven't been able to get out of my head, that a lot of my friends haven't been able to get out of their heads. But it's such a fun song, and I'm just really excited for people to hear it.
Nice. Now, what can you tell us about it?
Yeah. So the song is called Take It to the Grave. Originally, I had gone in with some of my all-time favorite people to write with. They go by the name M Squared and Jimmy Throw. And we were just chatting about just the evolution of country music. And I'm a huge Dolly Parton fan. And 9 to 5, I thought, was so beautifully crafted and created, because you hear this horn section that she throws in. And I think listening to country nowadays, there's not a lot of times that you hear a brass section. Yep. And so I was like, man, we should bring that back. And to be honest, that was really the creativity that we went on for Take It to the Grave specifically, because I loved that section so much. It happens in the bridge. We actually cross over a lap steel and a brass section together, doing this really really solo after the bridge. And so that's where it all started. But the guys M Squared are from Australia, and we were just chatting about how we really wanted something upbeat and fun and catchy, and it really came out pretty quickly. And so it was just a fun song. How could we mesh something that's catchy as well as harping on the things that made me fall in love with country music to begin with?
100%. Now, is this a song that you've played at shows before, or is this 100% brand new? Nobody, or other than people in your circle, haven't heard it?
I actually have had the honor of playing it live with my band a handful of times, and I like to play the tambourine, get a little spicy up there. But yeah, it's been really fun. I've had a few people up at the merch table say that it's stuck in their head, or when is it going to come out? And so I'm super excited for the fans that have appreciated it and loved it, to be able to actually have it out for them to stream and not just have a 15-second clip on social media anymore.
Right. Honestly, that's such the important part nowadays with promoting music, is that 15-second clip, because I've seen a lot of songs that 15-second clip kind of makes it or breaks it. It's kind of odd to say it that way, but it's true, because a lot of hype will get built up around that 15-second clip, and then the song just takes off. And it's really interesting how social media works these days.
I would have to agree with you. Yeah. It's very interesting.
So the new song drops tonight as we're recording. Yes. As you're kind of approaching the finish line for this portion of the release, because obviously tomorrow starts a whole new race, if you will. What's kind of running through your mind right now?
Honestly, all of the things that I need to post on social media, and just reminding, we did a shorter promotion time for this song in specifics, and just every time we do something, I like to test something new and see how it works. So on my mind currently is all the things I'm going to be telling my social media manager that we need to post after today, and even sharing that we got to chat with you online, and all that, really. And then I get my hair done tomorrow, so it'll be out and I'll be able to listen to it at the salon. So that's nice.
Nice. That's really cool. It's so is this building up to like a bigger project, or are you kind of on the singles run right now? Where are you kind of at release wise there?
So we are working towards a bigger project. It'll be my very first album, and Under My Skin, the last release, was the first one coming out on this whole thing. And so Take It to the Grave is the fun single that we're seeing what happens with it. But yeah, I've been writing for 3 years, 3 to 4 years out in Nashville, officially living here, and have just been trying to get the creative story of what are the stories I want to tell, what's the bits and pieces that I would love for people to know. And with Take It to the Grave, it's the fact that I'm from Texas. We got a little bit of sass. Yeah. We love a lot of things that we're proud of, and we love country music, and we love being a little bit prideful in being from Texas. Mm-hmm. And so that's all thrown in to Take It to the Grave. And it has little parts of just my story and my background and the sass and the funny side of my personality. And so it plays out all in that track. So there'll be more personality bits and pieces about me throughout the single release before the album.
For sure. For sure. Now, will there be a music video for Take It to the Grave?
Yes, there will be a music video, and I'm very excited about it. We went out of town about 3 hours out of Nashville and filmed this at this funny little saloon that was genuinely perfect for it. There was no AC. It was a long, long, long day, but I loved used to watch I Love Lucy with my Nana and old Westerns with my grandpa. And so I wanted to incorporate that into the music video, especially with the sound. And it's cute. I'm excited for people to see it.
Nice. There may or may not be an Under My Skin reaction video coming out the same day that this interview drops.
Oh my gosh, I'm honored.
Because it's so quite funny how this kind of worked out, right? So about 2 weeks ago when Jesse reached out to me about setting this up, I actually was looking at the Under My Skin music video to do. I do like a critique series where I just, because I'm a film guy, I went to film school, I did all that stuff. So I just kind of like put a unique twist on the reaction stuff. And I was going to do it then. And I was like, no, we're getting ready to do this interview here in a couple of weeks. I'll just wait and release it all at the same time and see if it makes a difference. So.
Oh, I love that. Well, hopefully you can get some critiques in on the Take It to the Grave music video. I'd love to get your thoughts.
Do you have a release? Is it going to release tonight as well?
It releases tomorrow night at 6:30 or 7 p.m., I believe. We're actually going to go live from the YouTube premiere and get to chat before it actually premieres. So maybe you can join us for the premiere.
I will be there. I will be there. Sweet. Oh, so how's shows going right now? Are you playing pretty consistently or yeah?
Yeah, actually, I'm about to hit the road with Walker Hayes for a section of his tour, and I'm super excited. I've been a huge Walker fan. I think his testimony and his story and just his music in general and his family lifestyle is something that I've always just gravitated towards and really respected. And so to be able to go on the road with a wonderful human being like that, I'm stoked to share the platform, stoked to meet his family and meet his fans, and we'll see how they all go, but I'm really excited. We have our first show on the 17th in Duluth.
Sweet.
Duluth. I was homeschooled. Sometimes I don't know the abbreviations of the Texas
Minnesota. Yeah.
Thank you.
You'll definitely be cold up there, especially this time of year. So
yeah, I tend to forget to bring jackets when I travel, especially around this time of year. I went to New York around close to winter and forgot a giant jacket, which was the worst mistake I've ever made. But even traveling into like random cities I've never been, you don't really expect it to be cold coming from Texas or, Nashville. And so I usually end up buying jackets when I'm there because I'm like, my goodness gracious, it is more cold than I expected.
Right. Well, and honestly, once you start going that far north, at any time of the year, it gets cold. Because I remember the first time I went to Montana in July.
In July.
And we were doing like an acoustic session with a couple of bands and whatnot. And we were out until like 2 o'clock in the morning and we were getting ready to leave. They're like, hey guys, you guys got like coats or anything? And I'm like, no, it's freaking July. Why would I have a coat? They're like, it's 32 degrees outside right now. You may want to.
No way.
And I'm like,
oh my gosh.
Oh, we were like in the northern part of Montana. So I was like, oh yeah, I guess I probably should have put two and two together. So
Dang. Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah,
That's wild.
it was rough. So one thing that we like to do on all these podcasts, all these interviews that we do is we like to pass on knowledge to the younger generation of musicians. So what's one piece of advice you have for the young musician out there that's just trying to get their start or, just really starting to cut their teeth in the industry?
Yeah, that's a great question. Honestly, I'd say something that I had learned growing up, and this started at the age of 14, of really being invested and kind of infatuated with the music industry as a whole and wanted to know so much more. I remember the first time that I had found out listening to a Luke Bryan song on 96.3 in Texas. I remember hearing them talk about it, and they're like, that was a song by Luke Bryan written by so-and-so and so-and-so, and they listed off writers, and I was like, wow, there's people that write the songs. I just thought it was the artist, and the artist sang the song. And I remember going down this huge rabbit hole of Wikipedia, searching my favorite songs, all of my favorite tracks, figuring out that there's writers, that there's producers, that there's, studio session players, that there's all these things, and finding the things that I loved the most, and listening to the songwriters playlist, listening to the other things that the studio session players had played on, coming up with like, wow, these are like amazing people in the industry that are so creative and are doing this as a day-to-day job. And that, for me, I think if somebody's wanting to get started in music, if they're, whether it's a writer, whether it's playing a musical instrument, whether it's singing, whether it's becoming an artist, whatever it is, I think having an understanding of the history and the legends that live in Tennessee and even outside of Tennessee, but that have created music that we love and that we hold near and dear to our hearts. And, I went down a rabbit hole again of finding emails and, coming to Nashville and sitting down with people and scheduling meetings and all these things. But that for me as a young girl was really, really educational to be able to apply that to today, and also seeing the growth that it's come from me looking up writers as a 14-year-old girl to sitting in writing sessions with the same people that I've looked up to for many, many years, and actually being able to create songs with those same people. And so I'd say that, and also encourage people to write a dream board, to put all the things that they hope to achieve one day on a piece of paper, cut out some pictures and stick it on the back of your door and just see what God does.
100%. I think speaking it into existence really works. So
100%.
So we're almost out of time here. For people to check out your socials, the new music, shows, all that fun stuff, where's the best place to find you?
Everything is on social media. I'm just Harper Grace XO. We also have a website that has all of the information, the pre-save link, links in every single bio on social media. So you can't miss any updates. And we also have a texting number for fans on a lay low account. We do giveaways. We give away merch and t-shirts and let people know all the fun and exciting things coming up. So there's a text message thread, and there's many social medias they can go and find.
Sweet. Awesome. Well, hope you have fun on tour. Hopefully next time you're through Texas, I'll catch a show, and I travel around quite a bit. So hopefully we'll catch you at a show here in Texas. But once again, Harper Grace, thank you so much for joining us, and we will catch you all later.
Amazing. Thank you.